Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Take you up until 2 here on the program. Man, big one coming up this week, everybody. Let's get to some headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
Dolphins, Bills. Dolphins are dogs. Home dogs. The disrespect the non-believers after having them relatively close. That's spanking. Had the Dolphins as 3-point underdogs in their own building on prime time, Leroy.
I thought we get
the
three
Vegas
since we're home.
No. What?
So even on top of that?
What are you talking?
Isn't that
betting chili peppers? No,
it's a pick'em. Oh my god, is it not a pick'em?
No, dude.
Yeah.
Usually,
technically, if you're a 3-point dog at home,
you're a 6.
It's a pick'em. No.
If you're a home dog,
it's a pick'em,
dude.
Yeah.
No.
Leroy said it.
What?
Same season.
Bless you.
Bless both of us.
If you're a 3-point dog,
yes.
It's a pick'em.
See?
Because they give you, usually the home team gets 3 points.
You see?
Why would it be a pick'em? Then technically you would be 6-point dogs.
No.
Yes.
Oh,
it's a 6-point swing.
You're wrong, dude. Me and Leroy are right. Tell him, Leroy.
Shut up, chili pepper.
Usually the home team gets 3 points.
There you go.
Shmi the Schmolik says you can't be disrespected after a 50 burger, you idiot. I feel disrespected.
Well, listen, you guys. Tobin has some Mike McDaniel in him because some of the twists he put on some of these events.
That's
amazing.
Ridiculous.
Yep.
You can't feel disrespected, right? You gave up 56 points.
That's okay.
Being an underdog the following week probably comes with that territory of giving up 56. Doesn't mean anything, though.
It doesn't mean anything.
Right. Although, why are you getting so caught up in it?
Let me ask you this. If I gave the Dolphin fan, if I was the magic football fairy, okay, and I gave the Dolphin fan this promise, okay, you're gonna lose this week. But I guarantee you, after you get to the playoffs, for 23 years, you haven't won a game. You beat the Chiefs on the road. But that's it.
I would say to a Dolphins fan.
Hold on. You're doing a thing. What you're doing is you're interrupting. I'm not done with my hypothetical as the football fairy.
Step one.
Okay. So I guarantee you, you lose this week, but I'm guaranteeing you a playoff win on the road. Okay.
All right.
Or I just guarantee you win this week.
Damn.
But no playoff victory guarantees.
Damn.
What would you take?
The way this fan base operates, the win over Buffalo.
What?
Interesting.
If you lose 2 in a row, just like everybody down south be rats off a ship.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right. But if you beat Kansas City, we're back on that ship. You know how we do.
No. It doesn't work like that down here.
But it's our first playoff.
Well, I'm asking you, what would you take? Your first playoff, but this means you have to go on the road.
Yep.
I would. This means you have to go on the road. For the benefits of my fans, I would like to play a home playoff game.
Interesting.
Nah.
So you just guarantee. So you want the Buffalo win? Because I think I'm going your direction.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather guarantee the Buffalo win
because here
and take my chances with home playoff games.
This current team, no matter what they do, can't shake the here we go again. Right? You just can't. And they have nothing to do with it. It's just the fans are a little, I get it. Okay. That being said, if you lose 2 in a row to Baltimore and Buffalo, right? No, that ain't go that's holy smokes, no.
But I'm guaranteeing you're gonna beat the Chiefs. Guaranteed. I'm the football.
But here's the deal. South Florida sports. Ain't nobody gonna go into that game with no guarantees. Because everybody's gonna think, oh, here we go again, same old Dolphins.
But I guarantee you something that hasn't happened in 23 years.
Okay. That you go to this fan base and say you're gonna lose 2 in a row and lose the division after having a 2-game lead. You go ahead and tell this team that. This fan base that.
But I'm only giving that
No.
fan. But I give you the fan base. I give you something
No.
you haven't had in a near quarter century.
No, I take my chances
All right.
at home at the Hard Rock.
Against anybody.
Yes.
But you might lose.
So what?
Interesting.
Division champ, I'll take my chances.
It would be more embarrassing to lose
That's what I was gonna say.
a home game in the playoffs than it would be
against
Hold on, Tobin.
to
You've
win
been
your
around.
first playoff game in
Wait,
20 years.
you've been around here long enough.
Hmm?
If they lose to Buffalo and limp into the playoffs,
Yep.
what are our conversations going to be next week?
You're ignoring the fact that I'm guaranteeing you that win.
I
I don't believe in guarantees.
I'm
What's
sham
this
wow.
hypothetical situation?
I'm Irish potato peeler. Hi. I guarantee the best potato peel you ever had.
Dude, welcome to the ACC network.
Exactly.
Wonder why everybody want to get out. Why we can't make no money? We got commercials with the Irish potato peeler. That's why.
You think ACC Network replays the Orange Bowl this week?
Oh yeah. They have to. What else is on the ACC network?
Interesting. C-Dub says, I want the division title. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. Nobody want these fans don't want to lose 2 games against 2 good teams. And more importantly, do you take the win this week and knock Buffalo out of the playoffs?
That's only but you need some.
Though.
No, it is possible. I believe it's Steelers, Jags have to win.
Oh yeah,
and Buffalo loses.
But look who we're depending on. Small hands, Kenny Pickett.
No, not Kenny Pickett.
Nope, he's
They
bad.
moved on from Kenny Pickett.
Yep.
No helmet wearing Mason Rudolph and Goldilocks in Jacksonville.
Goldilocks is also hurt. So I believe we're relying on Beathard. Beathard.
What the hell is a Beathard? There's no way that guy's gonna win.
They won 26-0 last week. He's a something.
Dade South says, when Tobin gives a hypothetical, just say hard to say so he gets a taste of his own mess.
I know. I want to. No, I want to. I really wanted to say hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
But here's why. I'm not going to say that. Because I've been around this fan base long enough.
Mm-hmm.
You lose 2 games going into the playoffs, there's no energy.
Yes, but as we've seen, here's the thing.
You get an opportunity to keep the 3-time division champ out of the playoffs.
Nah. Okay, but what if that Kansas City thing is a statement game, right?
Yep.
Tua?
No, this week is a statement game. Do you want it to be your division? Wait, do you want this to be your wait. Do you want this to be your division or not?
Hold on. What's more impressive? Knocking off the division champs or knocking off the champs?
For right now,
in the playoffs,
off the division champs.
I don't know.
Because you can't go in the playoffs with everybody thinking same old, and Buffalo is on the, no. Stomp on them.
Keynote wise.
End it for them.
This is interesting. All right. So not being toxic, I swear, lifelong fan, but this team hasn't performed well under the bright lights. We have improved. I would take a playoff win over Sunday night. Look at that. 23 years, Leroy.
Okay.
Also,
Marcos.
Yeah.
Here's the deal.
Yep.
If that's what you guys are rooting for, and that's what you would rather have.
Not rooting for.
Okay.
Just, you have a choice.
If I'm guaranteed victory. Hold on. Let me finish. Next week, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Why?
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I don't want to hear it.
Well, I don't really have magical powers. Like if they do lose to the Bills, I can't actually guarantee a Chiefs win.
Sad, for sure.
But if I could,
I would rather take my chances playing good football going into the playoffs.
So you would rather a great performance this week,
yes,
home game against possibly the Colts or Steelers,
right,
than you would guaranteeing a loss this week. Doesn't have to be a bad loss, just a loss. But you beat the Chiefs. But you're on the road. You're on the road, but I'm guaranteeing you beat the Chiefs.
If I'm a Dolphins fan, I want a home playoff game, and I'll take my chance with whoever comes here. That's a fact. I want a home playoff game. These fans, listen, these fans been through a lot. How do you reward them? home playoff game.
That'd be cool.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I take my chances.
Dolphin Kansas beat Buffalo. Schmeathan, he says, I'd make that bum Taylor Swift cry.
Wow.
That's good.
No.
I don't know, man.
Game Boy says, want the number 2 seed, knock out Buffalo.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be the easier path. Like, all I'm guaranteeing you is.
No.
Here's the thing.
Wait. See, am I the only one that takes in all the things that the fan base feels? You say you got your ear and you're down with the fans.
Mm-hmm.
But losing 2 games in a row going into the playoffs,
you're right,
is not conducive to a joyous fan base.
What I'm basically giving you is I'm giving.
I want the division.
I get you. What I'm basically giving you, though, is I'm basically giving you the early cash out on Hard Rock app, right? Oh. Like, I'm going to give you the guaranteed feel. Because, like, look, we're going to feel good after the first playoff win in 23 years. There's no doubt about that.
Yep.
If you beat the Chiefs. I don't care what you say, Leroy. You can downplay it all you want. Doing something you haven't done in 23 years would make the fan base feel really good. Will it feel as good as beating the Bills and knocking them out of the playoffs?
No.
I don't know. I think you're right. You're right. But
wait, you come in here every day and you make these comments. Enough with the Josh Allen. Enough.
I hate him so
much. Okay. Beat him. Send him home.
So sick of him. And Kyle Brandt.
So, yeah, what are you doing? You're sitting here having conversations about what you would rather while the whole time saying you want to beat Josh Allen.
Crowder's Better says, I'd rather go 9-8, win in the first round than 11-6 and crash in the first round.
You know what I'm thinking, though? There's still a chance if we beat Buffalo or if we lose to Buffalo, right? And then we have this hypothetical victory you're giving us in Kansas City that we, again, have to see Buffalo, correct? And it would be at Buffalo in that second round?
You'd probably have to go see Baltimore, I would guess.
Oh, no.
Because you'd be the 6th seed.
Jesus. I was going to say.
So you'd have to go. So you're probably going to have to go see. It basically is delaying having to go see Lamar Jackson around is what it would likely mean.
This is important information.
I would win the division, play solid football going into the playoffs. I'll take my chances.
Yeah, I'm going to avoid
Lamar. What you're talking about is football suicide. Because listen to what you said. I would guarantee you a win in Kansas City. No. Okay. And then you're going to probably have to go back to Baltimore.
Imagine how Cheetah's going to act, though, after beating the Chiefs. Oh, that's going to be great entertainment.
That's what I want.
That's going to be great entertainment.
That Hard Knocks is going to be
Can I just tell you, dude? Can I just tell you, for the playoffs, there is no better environment than playing a game at home. There isn't. If I had an opportunity to all fan bases just to enjoy it one time, it is a raucous environment. It is so much fun as a player. And so, these fans have been through it. I think the reward is a home playoff game.
I am. Well, here's the thing, though. Do you remember how we felt when the Heat lost to the Hawks, right? And then they kind of limped in. They had Max Strus hit a miracle 3. They beat the Bulls barely, but it all eradicated when Jim VP showed up in that first round. We didn't think about the regular season the rest of the time. Didn't matter.
But here's the difference. In basketball, you're always guaranteed 3 home games.
Nah, you understand. But still, you win a playoff game.
There is no greater reward for a fan base from an organization than a home playoff game. Thank you. Right? Let's go do this.
But a road playoff win is onions. Could go a long way for Tua.
Dude, I'm telling you, a home playoff game would have this city come alive.
Well, they basically have one coming up this week. Huge. Sunday night football against the Bills. Talk a little bit more about it. 305-567-0560 if you got any thoughts on it. I do think Leroy has to go talk to Cleveland. But If you guys want to get on this, 305-567-0560. Back with more after this. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. I don't like what is happening in the text thread during the break because, Stunt Steve, he's got like the bat phone to the show, and he's like, he's like, what am I listening to Tobin say? Is he arguing that he'd rather play on the road in the playoffs, which is not what I said. Which is not what I said.
I thought that's what you were saying. No, that's what I was saying.
That's not what I said.
I thought we were agreeing.
What I said was you get a guaranteed playoff win, but obviously it has to be on the road at the sacrifice of you lose this week. You lose this week. If you win, I'm guaranteeing you either guarantee the win this week,
and
then you get home playoffs, and then and you could shut the Bills fan up. Maybe you knock them out of the playoffs.
Maybe,
but it's not a playoff win. You've basically done the bare minimum with what we expected this year, which was you won the division. The Dolphin with this team winning the division should be the bare minimum of what they expected.
Yep.
Or you didn't win the division wild card, but you did something that hadn't been done in 23 years. I guarantee it.
See,
guarantee.
I propose that too. I propose that by sitting everyone this game, let them get healthy because no one's really scared of Kansas City. But what really sold me and pushed me back into the idea of we need to have a home playoff game is Lamar Jackson will be waiting on the other side of this.
Probably, most likely.
And I don't want that.
Most likely.
If I can avoid that.
If you can put Lamar Jackson off until the AFC Championship.
For sure.
Then or maybe somebody does your dirty work for you.
You never know.
You never know. You never know. You never know. Ricardo, what say you, buddy?
Hello. Oh, what's up, Tobes? What's up, Marcus? How we doing, man?
Good, buddy. How are you?
Doing all right. I know I'm a little late to the show, so I just got in and hearing this debauchery, but
what do you mean?
Wow. Because just because I don't get all the information, but I know that Marcos had mentioned it yesterday about this scenario about playing wild card away and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But sorry, but I mean, Tobes, be honest with yourself, like how Leroy was mentioning a couple minutes ago. I mean, outside of the greatest gift to us fans, right, who live here in in Miami, or I used to live in South Florida, so I was a season ticket member with my father for like 6-7 years with the Dolphins, going to all these home games and, year after year, just barely missing the playoffs and things like that. And then in 2016, when we finally got there, and unfortunately Tannehill got hurt 3 weeks before, Matt Moore came in, got us there to the playoffs and stuff. There would have been nothing greater than to have that year, after everything we went through, to have a home playoff game in Miami. It would have blown up. It would have been it's a feeling, right? So this is a playoff game for us on Sunday night.
Understood.
Like that level's there. And
it's more of a pride game though. It's more like you want to do this because you want to beat Buffalo, and it'd be nice to have the home games, but it's not a playoff win. Like it's still like if the Dolphins win this game and then they lose in round one, you're not going to remember, oh, yeah, but we still beat Buffalo for the division. You're going to think back. Last time the Dolphins won this, they did this. It was the Patriots. They did this back in the wild card year, and they got smoked by the Ravens.
I do remember that, yeah. So, but, you don't also want to go into that, thinking, in that type of mentality either, because, it's always going to be, we want to finish off the season strong regardless of who we're playing against. And I know that, we got Buffalo and things like that. So, the stakes are all there, right? You don't want to put a or this or maybe that. Let's win this Sunday night. Let's show the league that we're here to play.
Okay.
Right. And that we're here to make a statement. And if we do that this Sunday, regardless of whatever the other 30 teams have to do on Sunday for their scenarios or whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's beat Buffalo. Let's get that pride in and be like, hey, we beat your asses. And let's go into the playoffs at the second seed, and everybody runs through us rather than we got to run through them.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Thanks for taking the call. Have a great day, guys.
All right, Ricardo. Take care, man. 305-567-0560. Real SDI wants to know, does the guarantee come with a healthier playoff team in the playoffs? No. Now you're getting greedy with the football. Yeah, you're getting greedy with the football fairy.
I like
that. The football fairy is letting you know, no, the only thing you get is you guarantee yourself a win in Kansas City. That's it. That's the only thing you get. There is no more to the football fairies. It's not 3 wishes. I'm not the football genie, okay?
Yeah.
You don't rub the lamp and you get 3 wishes. I wish for, because then obviously we would all wish for perfect health and a win over Buffalo and let the chips fall where they may. Like, and as Christopher Lloyd told you in Angels in the Outfield, championships have to be won on the road.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody remembers that. So
yeah, for sure.
you can't also just wish for the championship. No, the stipulations are clear. I guarantee you a win on Sunday and home playoffs up until the AFC Championship. So you get 2 home playoff games, a win over Buffalo, but no guarantee. So really, I can't guarantee. I'm guaranteeing you a win over Buffalo with a home playoff game with the hope of another.
Yes.
Because you got to win.
Yep.
Or you lose this week. You can even lose close. Last minute field goal. You could lose on some ref shenanigans. But you lose. Whatever.
Like that Detroit game.
You could have gotten screwed. Yeah, you could be the Man Campbell situation where the Dolphins got screwed. They played really great.
Yep.
But you go to Kansas City, but you lose. You go to Kansas City, guarantee you'll win. Probably got to play Lamar Jackson next. Up to you. But you did something you haven't done in 23 years, and you did it against the champs.
That's what I'm saying, man. Regardless of how this fan base is wanting this home playoff game, I think if we have this home playoff game and lose, it's the worst case scenario for sure. Because it's like we let ourselves down. If we beat Kansas City, at least we got that playoff win.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. We'll take a quick break. Mix things up coming on up next.